Yashala, Yahweh, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad, Shema, Yashala, Yahweh, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad, Shema, Yashala, Yahweh, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad. All right, Shalom, Akyam. All right, I would like to start off by giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah, Dash. I also want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops, a great millstone who rule well, and peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. I was a high spirit wind Judah, and today I want to go into a live stream, all right, entitled Esau's Kingdom is Not Up for Debate, Prepare for Overthrow. A Shalom Princess Tham Mathia, all right, but Esau's kingdom being overthrown is not up for debate. Prepare for rulership. All right. And you have to understand, when there's an overthrow of a kingdom, there's an overthrow of a mindset. There's an overthrow of a philosophy that dominates the world. You see? So it's not as though, Esau, the so-called white man, is going to lose his power, lose his rulership. Then we come into power and we're just the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American version of Esau. We turn around, have a public school system, and we have fire trucks, and Eve has her administrative office career, and Jake is a sanitation worker, but we all in power. Like, no, it's going to be a whole overthrow, which is going to entail a whole different philosophy, a whole different mindset governing the earth. And the most important thing is going to happen inevitably. That's what I'm getting on. It's going to happen inevitably. All right, because if brothers who in the truth, at some point in your life, you've made an effort to tell your people about Yahweh Shema Shai's way. You've made an effort to preach to your people, whether it's your family or when you're on the highways and the byways. It was some chick you was trying to put on the knowledge. All right, you made an effort to tell her how the Most High wants us to run our lives, man. And for the most part, they rejected it, man. All right. Some of them accepted it, and then later on in their path, they denounced it. All right. But most of our people, they had this mentality. I don't agree with that. I don't see it that way. Easy E, we even go as far as to say that way is terrorism, or that way is occultic. All right. Anointed Reflections 144 Shalom. It says, Isaiah 65:17, for behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former things should not be remembered, nor come into mind. What are the former things? The ways of the caveman, the ways of Esau, Edom, man. The anti-Messiah ways, the anti-creation ways that you live your life that engenders destruction. Okay? Those former things will not be remembered, man. Like I said, the kingdom is not going to be, and a lot of Israelites don't even see this, man. The kingdom is not going to be a so-called a chocolate America, man. A black and brown America. It's going to be a whole nother paradigm, a whole nother way of thinking, a whole nother way of living. All right? And it's not up for debate. It's not up for debate. All right, when the Moors took over Europe, and they had this zeal to make the European world follow after the ways of Islam. All right, that wasn't up for debate. When the kingdom takes over the world, they're not debating with the inhabitants they're conquering to learn their way. It's forced, and millions of men die. That hundreds of thousands, if not millions of men die, man. Then they take the women as concubines. Then they raise their offspring after the ways of their belief, man. That's indicative of what's going to happen. And now, man, during the dark ages, when we took over Europe, the religion that we had, whether it was Islam or we knew it was Israel, whatever it was, that wasn't up for debate. And that's how that works, man. In Daniel 7:19, it said the saints shall take the kingdom. All right, we're not going to be debating with our people, all right, before we ascend to the chariots about this is the way of Yahweh Shema Shai. We've been warning you for the past 50 years, starting with Rabbi Abba Bivens, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, the kingdom is heaven is not up for debate. The law, statutes, and commandments in which the new world is going to be governed by the law, statutes, and commandments, starting with King David, all right, Yahweh Shai, all right, under King David, the 12 apostles, all right, that government, and then under the 12 apostles, the 144,000, which is a part of that governing body, all right, that's not going to be for debate, man. You're not going to have some woman saying, well, the way I see it, all right, or you're not going to have some Edomite saying, hey, it doesn't matter what color he is, bro, or, you know, that was the Old Testament, or you're misinterpreting the scriptures. No, you're going to be forced, for the people who survive, they're going to be forced to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. This truth is not about going to a temple, man, going to so-called church and praising God, or so-called God, and playing the drums and playing gospel music, and the preacher preached for 30 minutes. That's not what this is about, man. This is about a fucking overthrow, man. Wickedness is about to be overthrown. Wickedness is ways that's outside the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, having sex with another man's wife, that's wickedness, man. Being a homosexual, that's wickedness. Wickedness means outside the laws. It's against the laws of the Most High. Or a woman being sexually promiscuous, that's wickedness, man. All right, a man dressing like a woman, that's wickedness. Eating seafood, pork, catfish, shrimp, lobster, that's wickedness, man. So the way that's governing the planet Earth is everything that I explained. It's wickedness. But guess what? This way is about to be overthrown. All right? Big things start out small, man. All right? Those little sanctuaries that's mentioned in the book of Ezekiel, is that 11 and 16? All right? That's the beginning of a kingdom coming, man. That's the beginning of a new world order. That's an army being built up. Prince of Yahweh 5, Sirach 35 and 3. To depart from wickedness is a thing pleasing to Yahweh, and to forsake unrighteousness is propitiation, man. All right? So, hey, to depart from wickedness, all right, that's pleasing to Yahweh Shema Shai. And you know what you did when you departed from wickedness? You went from being in alliance with your enemy to being in alliance with your maker. I say that again. When you departed from wickedness, or departing from basically living like a damn heathen, all right, you were from being in alliance with your enemy to being in alliance with Yahweh Shema Shai. Anointed Refreshings 144, Sirach 10 and 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of Yahweh, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. And who is that one that is profitable? Is Yahweh Shai. The one that is profitable to rule the earth is Yahweh Shai, and under Yahweh Shai is going to be King David. And under King David is going to be the 12 apostles. And under the 12 apostles, all right, it's going to be the 144,000. That's our NATO and EU. You know, that's how you have 13 families that's ruling the planet Earth. Well, you're going to have 12 apostles that's ruling the planet Earth, man. Okay? But it's not going to be up for debate. We're not going to have to contend with people, all right, that don't believe in Yahweh Shema Shai. That don't, you know, you got people, they want to debate with you and denounce the scriptures. They want to debate with you and go back and forth, but they don't want you to bring out scriptures. All right? That's not going to happen in that time, man. All right? If you're cleaved unto Egypt, you're going to be put to death, man. Hey, Shalom, Yakanan, Yahweh Shema Shai, Bashim Kaku, Das Brakatah. If you're cleaved unto Egypt, you're going to be put to death, man. All right? Period, man. All right? That's why it says in Jeremiah that, you know, I would send forth fishers so he could fish, but then I would send forth hunters, man. All right? The reason why it's going to be so grimy, because it's an overthrow of a kingdom, man. And if you're with the enemy, you're going to die with the enemy. All right? Deuteronomy 8 and 6. Therefore, thou shalt keep the commandments of Yahweh thy power to walk in his ways and to fear him. Hey, that's going to be a way of life, man. Hey, prepare for a different energy to dominate the planet Earth, man. It ain't gonna be no more of that big city shit, that big New York, New Orleans, boisterous, debaucherous. No, it's gonna be peace, man. It's gonna be peace. The common theme that's gonna govern the planet Earth and the kingdom is gonna be peace. Yahweh Shai was the Prince of Peace. But it's not the type of peace that you were taught in the Christian churches. In the Christian churches, you were taught that so-called Christ was talking about peace, and then they killed him. No, Yahweh Shai was talking about rulership. All right. He was talking about Israel coming back into power. But in order to have peace, you have to overthrow the enemy. You have to overthrow the cancer. If your body has a dis-ease and your body has inflammation, that means your body is at war, all right, with foreign elements. But to bring your body back in peace is to overthrow that infection, all right, that's ruling your body. All right, the planet Earth is like a body, and that infectious cancer, all right, that has the earth in distress is Esau Edom. So Yahweh Shai is going to overthrow this infection, all right, this plaguing the planet Earth and plaguing the people on Earth, and ultimately plaguing the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Proverbs 11 and 21 from Yakanan, GMS Memphis Yakanan. Though hand join in hand, the wicked should not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. All right. So yeah, you can adopt this new age philosophy where, you know, I don't hate anybody and, you know, you can't target one race. That's awesome. That's real Barney like of you. But Yahweh Shai, all right, he said he won't drink wine until we get back in the kingdom. Yahweh Shai got rap songs like Pac about Esau Edom. Isaiah 63. Hey, who is this is coming from Edom, man? That's like the energy of Tupac. I hate to bring the nigga energy, but that's that I'm ready to overthrow my enemies, man. Ride on my motherfucking enemies. That's Yahweh Shai. He's waiting to get his hands on Esau Edom, man. You know? Prince of Yahweh 5, Daniel 7 and 27. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom and all dominion shall serve and obey him. All right? That's right. And it says prior to that, what? The saints shall take the kingdom, man. All right? And the kingdom is going to be given to the people of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. And who was that? The elect of the so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, all right? Native Americans, all right? The underdogs of Esau's world right now, man. They're going to be in power, man. Hey, you got to start looking at yourself in the mirror and believe that, man. It's one thing to teach that, but it's another thing to believe that. One of the elders in the camp that I'm in, he said he looked in the mirror and told himself that he was great. He gave himself a positive affirmation. All right, and then exhorted the camp to do the same thing. So I'm going to tell you, brothers and sisters, man, look in the mirror and say, I'm great, man. Say you a prince. Say you a princess, man. You got to tell yourself that, because Esau's world is gaslighting you, man. Esau's media is telling you that you're a bum, you're a criminal. The only way you have any type of value is if you get certified through my kingdom, man. Get ready for rulership, man. And like I said, through the spirit, man, it's going to be an overthrow. It's going to be a paradigm shift. We're not going to be the so-called black and Hispanic versions of Esau Edom, man. All right. It's not going to be any more Jake, all right, with one woman. Nope. Jake is going to have a lot of women. All right. Jake ain't going to be wearing denim jeans in the kingdom. All right. Jake not going to have a taper fade in the kingdom. Jake going to be having a turban. Jake going to have a big beard. Jake going to have a garment down to his ankles. And Jake going to be iced out. All right. Eve ain't going to be wearing no yoga pants in the kingdom. Eve ain't going to be checking Jake's phone in the kingdom. Eve is going to be in order. She's going to have hair down to her ankles. All right. She's going to be in modest apparel. And she's going to be iced the hell out. She's going to be in royalty. And she's going to be in order. All right. Our babies, all right, they're not going to be drinking formula, as it says in Isaiah. Or is it Isaiah 60? Correct me if I'm wrong. The king should be thy nursing fathers. All right. You for y'all brothers and sisters that have babies and y'all taking to Walmart, you see how those heathens be out on your little ones. All right. It's not going to get any better in the kingdom. All right. Those kings and queens of those other nations, because, you know, if they're the other nations, we could say they queens, right? The royalty of other nations, they're gonna be kissing ass, man. They're gonna be pampering and spoiling your little ones, man. Yep, your little curly haired melanated babies, man. All right. They're gonna be holding your babies, man. And they're gonna take delight in it, man. Get ready for that. You know, get ready for your palace to be 10 times better than what they showed on Coming to America, man. Get ready for a chariot to be outside, man. All right. Waiting on whatever you need to do, man. Get ready to look on the horizon line and see Edomites working on the agricultural end of your acres, man. All right. And most importantly, get ready to regulate the planet Earth. See, we're not just going to be in the kingdom chilling. We're going to be regulating, man. Meaning we're going to be administering the laws, statutes, and commandments on the planet Earth to the heathens. Because we have to cultivate them in our ways, man. We have to cultivate them in our ways. You're not civilized unless you follow the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai. If you go into the word civilized, I want to say in the Merriam's dictionary, all right? I want to say in the Merriam's dictionary, con, all right? It's comforting to me too, brother. You know, I want to say in the Merriam's dictionary, civilized also goes into curbing your own appetites. So in the New Testament, all right, it goes a lot, the scriptures goes a lot into what? You know, not living after the flesh. Now, if you go into the word flesh, it goes back to the word, I want to say sardis, something to that effect, which goes back to like your actual flesh. But if you look up that word flesh, it goes back into that animal nature that's contrary to the Most High, your basic instincts, see? But the Most High gave us laws, statutes, and commandments to govern our animal nature. So, but I be willing, when we get into the kingdom, we're going to naturally have those laws imputed in us to govern our animal nature, but the heathen won't. So we're going to have to civilize and govern the heathen through these royal laws, statutes, and commandments to discipline them, all right? And to cultivate them in our ways. They're going to be Easternized. They're going to be Easternized, all right? That's how you have that situation in Afghanistan when the Taliban took over. And 1 week after the Taliban took over, the women started wearing burqas. You can't see that woman's eyebrows, all right? But in their world, they've overthrown Esau's way and civilized their people back into their way. But it's when we come back into power through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, the whole world is going to be civilized. They're going to be forced to eat lamb. All right. They're going to be forced to eat quail. All right. Yeah. Women are going to be covered from head to toe in their language. I mean, in their cultures, man. All right. It's not going to be a homosexual in China. All right. It ain't going to be no having sex with a robot in Japan. All right. It ain't going to be no women's liberation over there in the East, man. All right. We're going to cultivate the world in our way, man. And that's not going to be optional. As it says in Isaiah, and I just looked up the scripture, but I forget where it's at, just like that. But basically, I will set up a standard to the Gentiles, man. What's that standard? The laws, statutes, and commandments. The laws, statutes, and commandments, that's the standard, man. And it's not going to be up for debate. Nobody's going to tell you I don't agree with that or I don't believe in that book. You know, I believe in spirit. I pray to my ancestors. Now your ancestors going to have to bow down to Yahweh Shema Shai. All right? That's how overthrow works, man. See, we've been fishing for the past 50 years, started with Rabbi Abba Bivens, but now we're about to hunt. And what a hunter does, he really conquers. All right? We finna hunt the 2/3 of our people when the Most High raises us up with spiritual power, not by our own hands. And we're going to hunt Esau, Edom. Then we're going to put that nigga in slavery, pursuing Ezekiel the 39th chapter. All right? A hunt is an overthrow. To hunt means to conquer. All right? To hunt means to conquer, man. All right? And that's not going to come with debate. That's not going to come with compromisation, man. King of Terror, hopefully leg 3. It says, blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they should be filled. And it's beautiful because the hopeful elect, we hunger and thirst after the laws in a time before it was mandatory, so to speak, man. The Most High had the spirit on us where we were looking for the truth before it was cool to look for the truth, man. All right, and blessed be to the sisters that's adherent to Yahweh Shai without being forced to do it, without being in survival mode, man. All right? Everybody gets respect when they come at you before they need you, man. And like that song from Kendrick Lamar a few years ago he put out, bitch, where was you when I was walking? You know? That's how they work, man. So, and we're in the elect are like women in the eyes of Yahweh Shai. We seek Yahweh Shai before he was popular. All right, before he was looked at as a high value man on the planet Earth, we already saw his value, man. And actually, he saw it in us and called us. But we listened to him. And my sheep hear my voice and they come, man. All right. So that's how you get those brownie points when you follow Yahweh before he received his status on the planet Earth. The way you got Kevin Samuels go to a high value man, well, you can't help but to respect the woman that got with a man before he became a high value man. So before Yahweh physically incarnates himself as a high value man on the planet Earth, we've already adhered to him. We've already denounced the current king and adhered to the up and coming king Yahweh, man. And now through the spirit and power of Yahweh, he's going to raise us up, man. But once again, there's going to be an overthrow and it's not going to be up for debate. But with that, I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. All right, once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem Rakakudash. Double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessed to the house of David the elect. And with that, Abba, coming out Shalom and Shalom. That's right, brother. He gonna have to lay it down, man. It ain't no compromising. Shalom, shalom. Kahalam Maya Habasam outside, Basam Kakudas. The water. Shalom.